matchup. Second seed Secret, unfortunately for them, have to face off against PSG LGD, who many feel are the favorites going into this tournament.
It just had to warm up a little bit, perhaps.
And the mid lane right now, Nisha sitting on 15 and 1 CS. As we see a little action top lane, Faith Beyond taking the brunt of the damage here. Chrysalis still with the Starbreaker, will fully connect, and that looks like first blood goes the way of Secret in this game number 1.
But maybe he still rates the aura higher. All right, gonna see a little bit of a poke down here on bottom.
Yeah, Poison Touch slowing Resolution to a crawl because Zayat is coming, but it's gonna be too late. So first kill for PSG LGD so far in this game.
You scale incredibly well with few items, right? If you get a BKB on this hero, if you get some sort of utility.
Nice snowball. Ends up getting out of the range of the Starbreaker, but it matters not because Puppey is here to play as well. So 1 kill for Secret as Why? Approach the tier 1 tower, will be fine. Resolution in the meantime. It's going to lose. Nothing to say, actually died to Zayats.
Yep, so there was that mid-rotation coming in from the Nyx and used that as a setup for a secondary stun, and then Leshrac with the third stun.
Oh, but Snowball in onto the mid lane. Nisha already at half HP. And here comes Nothing to Say with the Rolling Thunder, but a big Solar Guardian coming in as well as Chrysalis trying to focus down Jin Q. They'll be successful eventually, and Nothing to Say has to roll away.
At the very least for LGD, it will give Faith Beyond level 6 and a little bit of space in that top lane. He's happy to finally have a little bit of space away from this Dawn.
Secret find Ame. Zayats gets off the Impale, but see the ult coming out from the Lone Druid as Nisha's here with the Pulse Nova. Y gets up a nice Poison Touch. Nice blocks coming out from Zayats, but the Grave comes out as well. It's Nothing to Say is coming to try to help out his comrade, but oh, he actually does TP out just barely enough HP, and Nisha and company have to hightail away, but Nisha gets blocked in by the Ice Shards. Split Earth only hits on 1. You can see Resolution trying to help him out. He actually dodges the swashbuckler. Jin Q will be one to fall. And now they're going to turn this around to Nothing to Say as well. So it ends up being a 2-for-1 as Secret looked like they were going to lose out on that engagement, but a nice turnaround and a great voice line from Resolution. Perfect timing.
Haste.
Oh, yeah. Nothing to Say. He gets stunned right out of the gates. They don't even need the Solar Guardian. There's Nisha, nets the kill with the Split Earth. 4K lead for Secret now.
They are absolutely destroying.
Starting to run away with it as you see Puppey's ult come out after the Frostbite, and Zayats is here with another Impale Starbreaker to finish off Jin Q.
If you're the one setting the agenda, you're already really happy.
Looking to tank the gank. Oh, the Global Silence is giving him some cover, and the Solar Guardian coming in as well. Jin Q is just punished right off the bat. Beautiful play from Secret as they just shut that smoke gank down immediately. And Zayats looking for more.
Oh, this could be big. They don't have
a Solar Guardian though, yeah.
Dropped everything. Still trying.
Gets off the Vendetta first. Actually gets the Impale as well. Chrysalis is here with the huge Starbreaker, and down goes Ame. Speaking of Resolution, he has the Falcon Blade into Force Staff. We're going to see a Starbreaker again come out. Faith Beyond caught out. His own side here. Zayat stuck inside the Ice Shards. Nothing to Say. He's going to be blocked off by said Ice Shards. And the Force Staff that we just talked about from Resolution coming into play already. 7K lead for Secret. Yep, Roche going down slowly. The Wraith packed inside as Nisha seems to have a decent idea that this is happening. He's just going to walk right in with the Split Arc. Gets off the Pulse Nova and the Bloodstone ahead of time. The Solar Guardian on the outskirts as Zayats gets stunned, but Nothing to Say already gets off his Rolling Thunder. But a huge Starbreaker, Chrysalis deletes Faith Beyond. Jin Q starting to get quite low as Puppey's the first to fall for Secret, so it's a 1-for-1. He's going to buy back into the game though. Double kill from Chrysalis coming out as well. And Nisha pretty much out of mana, but it's just enough to take out Ame. And now Y and company from LGD have to get the hell out of here as Secret will likely get the Roche.
Maybe Secret kind of let them do that.
Thanks for the damage.
Do the hard work for us. You know, we can't really kill Roche ourselves that quickly, so if you guys would please get him to a quarter health, we'll just show up with our spells and clean you out.
PSG LGD were down by like 20+ K at like it was at the top hat shellacking level. And they brought it back, so this is the one team I would not be comfortable with a lead, no matter how much. As we see mass TPs now from PSG LGD. Global Signs to give him some cover. Nisha really wants to finish off the Dazzle, but not going to be able to do so. Now completely out of mana, but remember, does have the Aegis still intact. Might have to use it here, but Solar Guardian is healing up to a decent amount. Chrysalis not able to connect on any stuns, though. As Secret looking to potentially reset, but no kills come out from PSG LGD. See the freezing field in the meantime, yeah. Is that bear number 1 or is that 2?
I think that is bear number 2. Yeah.
Oh,
50-second cooldown now for Ame.
That's true.
That's its Facebook status. It's complicated. All right. Nice carapace.
Oh, beautiful setup. Split Earth to follow, and the Impale again. Nothing to Say is dead.
Oh yeah, the classic wrestler, no global, we can fight easy. Well, he didn't have mana.
Oh, Impale set up onto Faith Beyond with the Solar Guardian, but a nice Tusk Snowball mitigates a lot of it as Crystallis pops the BKB a little bit prematurely. Starbreak doesn't really connect very well, but they still have the damage, it looks like, to take out Faith Beyond. And Jin-Q is next on the list. So despite the secret initiation not going as planned, I mean, with this kind of a lead, it doesn't really matter sometimes.
And this looks like Y will also finding a quick way back to base. As Grave.
Yeah,
okay. He kind of juked them by running in a line.
Sometimes it's the hardest path to follow. Okay.
That is really impressive that he found a way out of that.
On the other side of the map, though, Jin-Q gets off the initiation. Already has his shard as Zayats gets off the Impale, as Nisha has to walk his way around, but looks like Jin-Q is likely to fall. He's getting healed up, though. And still the Aegis in line for Nisha, so he is not scared. Eventually, Jin-Q goes down, and there's the stun follow-up. And Nisha, they're looking for the bear. That's all the damage that Ame has. I mean, to get Lightning Storm down, he's just going to continue on now. They're looking for a full team wipe potentially. Global Silence is there. Nisha just hedging his bets. GG is called. And Secret completely stomped game number 1. Not what we were expecting, but Secret off to an amazing start.
We're going to find out if this game will indeed be a long one, as PSG LGD's draft would like. We're heading over to Sunspan and Sinrin.
Oh, what would have been so bad about Marcy in this lane? Because she has a way to get away from...
She does have a way to get away as well, yeah.
Oh, glimpse back, Starbreaker, but a lot of it's mitigated thanks to Frost Shield coming out from Y. And it's not gonna, I was going to say it's not going to lead to kill, but that is more damage than I thought. First Blood ends up going to Puppey. Yeah. So Secret, despite losing in the CS and the outer lanes, able to get First Blood. A nice double stun from Zayats, but the Avalanche is going to keep him in place. Spirit Siphon, and the Tree Toss is there. Jin-Q gets credit for it.
But I think he had creeps in the tower that he was prioritizing, and maybe the communication was Y saying, I'm fine, don't worry.
Speaking of Y, yep. Take some heavy damage here, but here comes the pounce from Ame. Crystallis. It's going to be another Jingu stack coming out for Ame. And Puppey basically out of mana right now.
Stuns.
Yeah, but a Starbreaker coming out. It does connect onto the Lich, but the Thunder God's Wrath finishes off 2 heroes. So nothing to say, despite being kind of a wash in the mid lane. Now has 2 kills to his name. I was trying to time that perfectly. Rezo's going to show himself, though. His fortification was already popped as Jin-Q. Oh. They do get the D word one way or the other, but it will be a deny. As you can see, oh, nothing to say, taking a lot of damage. Actually, the Heavenly Jump on the other side, and he's just dead to Nisha. Big kill for Secret as now they try to pursue. That was a rebound into a toss, which helps the Unleash a little bit here. Impale's going to connect onto 1, but now Resolution has to be a little bit careful. Gets off the Dispose, and there's the Sinister Gaze you were talking about from Y. They do find the kill on the support, but Resolution falls in the end. And a Split Earth's just a millimeter off. And Nisha trying to find some more value here.
Millimeter, not inch. All right, Jin-Q's back.
Well, it was a millimeter. Inch is bigger than a millimeter. I don't know if you know that, Cinderin.
Oh, you don't know what a millimeter is.
Trivia time for you as Crystallis hammers to the low ground. Looks like he's fine.
If you do have one hero far away of the field in this game,
we have the Impale. Nice setup from Resolution as well. Crystallis with a Solar Guardian. Faith Beyond is deleted.
I will never call you that again, trust. All right. Zayats.
He's going to be spotted.
Okay.
Sinister Gaze is there. Resolution gets a nice stun off with his rebound. Looks like Y is mega dead as Faith Beyond coming in from the low ground with that Exorcism. Jin-Q following out behind, but the Static Storm inside that kinetic field. They're going to try to focus down the DP, but she's healing so much. Now Resolution, he is getting low. The Urn Charge applied. One last little damage proc there from the Exorcism, and Faith Beyond gets credit for that.
The Urn as well will now be turned into a Vessel. So this time around, LGD with the healing reduction.
Nothing to say. He's going to do a nice job of dodging, but it doesn't matter. Crystallis still has the damage. Boundless Strike connects on the 2 as Ame has come to play, but there is the glimpse, and that's going to reset things. So I want to say, of all the people that is good at carrying on their back, he is probably #1 on my list if I had to make one. As Zayats.
Oh, nice
Horsey. Very good. Yep. But Ame is there.
That's a longer Horsey.
Yeah, that's Primal a Monkey. Spring. Monkey over Horse, apparently. Zayats will proc down. Yeah, but this mid-tier 1, kind of a big deal. You got to be careful of that Thunderbolt if you're Zayats for that vision. Sentry there as well. They're going to spot him. They're going to try to burst him down. Thunder God's Wrath is there as well. Looks like Puppey's going to survive. His Solar Guardian coming in now. They're going to focus all their efforts onto this Lich, and the Zeus dies as well, so nothing to say. Takes a fall. This is going to be a third kill in this engagement, all for Secret, and even a buyback coming out.
Trying to not break the smoke onto the Nyx. This would be a huge pick if they found Nisha, but reading this like a book and not getting caught. Getting away with that ward.
He might be the one that suffers, but again, it's going to be a support potentially. Gets off the spike carapace though. Exorcism is popped. Does that mean they want to try to go for a Roach? They're trying to take a fight. Faith Beyond Finding Chrysalis, slowing him down to Spirit Siphon, but the kinetic field blocks him off. And that might be all PSG LGD get, and that's a big cooldown that they have to take into account now.
Oh, they might even lose their Tiny,
into the
too.
Split Earth. Hammer's there as well. Down goes Tiny. Faith Beyond. He's here as well, but the Exorcism is running out. Resolution forced to fight despite the Spirit being applied to him.
Oh my God.
Big Lich onto 2, and PSG LGD, despite being down in numbers at the start, end up taking this fight in space 3 for 1, and Nisha left along with Zayats here in the top lane.
Oh, they got insane value out of DP in that fight. Tiny close to Dagger, by the way. ZQ went phase boots and has just been quietly farming in the top lane for the last 4 or 5 waves.
PSG LGD, Avalanche clips Resolution, tossed back into the Sinister Gaze, but Nisha's coming with the Solar Guardian help as well. Resolution ticking out very slowly. Looks like he will fall. No, he actually gets off the stun just in time with his Unleash, dispels the Urn Charge, and Jin Q looks like he's going to fall as the Crystallis double kill comes out, but finally Resolution does fall. So a little bit of a backwards engagement, but I think Secret will be okay with this.
Where that Avalanche could have made a huge difference. Resso all smiles.
No, I'm not sure, but the toss, I think it was bringing him closer, but the Sinister Gaze actually stopped him.
Yeah, it stopped in midair, yeah.
We're going to see a fight here. Faith Beyond doing a lot of damage, healing with the Spirit Siphon. Here comes the Wukong's command from Ame, trying to focus down Nisha. It's up the Bloodstone, but will that be enough? Spirit Siphon's still there. That's 2-0 PSG LGD. Winning this fight, and now another Avalanche. GQ looking for a target to toss. Crystallis can't get to the low ground, though. Has to walk away the old-fashioned way. Gets off the Starbreaker. Really connects onto Ame. Silence to follow. But it looks like this is going to be the death of the position one for Secret as PSG LGD win a big fight here in the mid-game. Yep. Maneuvers himself to the other side. Might have missed out on the vision there. No, they saw him. Resolution with a nice rebound. Here comes the Solar Guardian as well, but the Avalanche mitigating a lot of this right now. As Crystallis focusing down Jin Q for the time being, as Faith Beyond looks to be dead. Just one more right click to go. So nice pick off for Secret. Ame, next to his tier 2 tower, has to pop the BKB. Wukong's command to follow. Now there's no physical damage go through this with that BKB activated, but they can try to continue on here once the BKB ends up running out. Wise going to take the brunt of the damage now from the Starbreaker. So Secret getting everything they want. Ame the only one left in this area. Looks like he does get away safely. That would have been just a disaster for PSG LGD.
That said, Nisha popping, or rather revealing a BKB in the coming fight could become massive for Secret here.
LGD in the pit. Exorcism already popped.
Zayat
is going to spot it. The Spike Carapace comes out, double impale. Tiny's just dead right off the bat. And now the focus is on Ame. He goes down to the post though, but no buyback for the Monkey King as Y. He's going to get chased now by Nisha, and a huge fight for Secret. We'll see if they can go into the pit and get this roast, but the toss back from Jin Q. Avalanche is there as well. Resolution gets deleted, so maybe not with the numbers. Buyback now onto the Lich. Puppey attempting to TP out. He'll be fine.
Like, imagine that exact situation with the Sentry. I actually think they just get the Roach.
Yep, I got another toss back. This time it's onto Puppey. It's going to be canceled a bit here. That's the Starbreaker, so it's a 1-for-1 on the supports. I mean, Exo's still down for a minute. Not sure if Secret will have time to try to take advantage.
I mean, do LGD even try
Exo
this?
is up in 5.
It's too late.
Yeah, looks like it's too late.
Awesome play call here from Secret to go for this. They know Tiny has no buyback.
Oh, they're going to try to jump Faith Beyond. Frost Shield's going to keep him healthy for a little longer. Pops the BKB. Do they have the physical damage to go through? But Monkey King with the balance strike. Ame comes to play. Bash applied to Resolution now, but the rebound onto the other side of the river. He'll be fine, but Nisha looks like he wants to try to fight. Gets off the Yules. Faith Beyond now on the outskirts of this fight. That is a dead Lesh, but that is just the Aegis. Exorcism still going. Zayats gets the impale onto 1, but now going to try to turn this around onto the Monkey King. There's the Starbreaker from Chrysalis, and that is the death of Ame. 50 seconds on the deck. And PSG LGD, they get the Aegis technically out of the hands of Secret, but it does cost them.
To have a good spell to get out
Every
with.
time I saw, we're going to see the Avatars come out onto Puppey. Is it going to be punished, though? Chrysalis comes in with the hammer. Starbreaker's there as well, and Jin Q dies. 45 seconds of no Tony. And Y going to be spotted out. The glimpse back. And it looks like Y will be next. So 2 supports down in favor of Secret.
You know, that reliable slow to once again stick.
Nothing to say. Impale is there. The stun from Resolution with the Basher as well. Nothing to say. Has to use BKB. But the glimpse back. They're going to find the support. No, Faith Beyond pops the BKB as well. But this is both in defensive measures as Resolution finds the distance because he's playing Marcy. And down goes Nothing to say.
Yeah,
Looking for the support, but Zayats is there to try to counteract this. Solar Guardian coming in as well. Ame pops the BKB along with Chrysalis, but Starbreaker deletes Y from the face of the map, and now they're inside Wukong's command.
No bash.
Have to get the hell out of there as Resolution looks like he's gonna live, uses the rebound to get a little bit extra distance. Zayats and company now focusing down Faith Beyond on the Death Prophet. Another valuable kill and another valuable fight for Secret.
No DP ults. They're actually going for a 5-man offensive smoke with Faith Beyond with best ability. I mean, it's debatable. Maybe Spirit Siphon is his best ability, but, you know.
True.
Puppy. If they want him, he's dead. They do.
Okay, Avatar. Zayats wants to come in, though. They've lost Puppy already. Does have the buyback available. His Thunder God's Wrath is there. Looks like Zayats is going to barely limp away, but no, nothing to say there to finish him off. Now, Resolution, he's taking so much damage to rebound onto the other side of the map again. Rezo is fine. 70 seconds of no nicks. Must have been a dieback technically.
Puppy.
Static Storm. Okay. Enough to take out Jin Q. Very cocky play from Puppy, but it kind of works out. But again, if they get the kill, this will technically be a dieback for him. Boundless Strike, and it looks like it will be just that.
Remember his start?
Yes. Level 2 at like 7.5 minutes.
That's a good recovery. Oh, gets the Carapace.
Very good initiation, but Jin Q is there with the Avalanche. Will it be enough? No. Nothing to say. Goes down to another member of Secret. That Starbreaker has been deleting heroes, and of course you've said it time and time again.
Unlocking, it's going to help them so much against the Lesh as long as he gets to play the fight on the MK. Look how much they're covering him. It's like
Resolution with the double damage, by the way. Nothing to say is dead. And they're stun onto several heroes. Now 2 dead for LGD to just start out the fight. Another Starbreaker, but now Chrysalis and company outside the Wukong's command. The glimpse back onto Faith Beyond, and he is dead. Triple kill for Resolution. There are all buybacks available for LGD, so Secret have to be a bit careful with this. And why? He's going to die inside his own base. He is the one lone member of LGD without the buyback at the moment. 17k lead now for Secret. Aegis advantage. We didn't talk about the shard, but it was taken by Nisha, which one of those weird shard, obviously very powerful with the splitters being, I mean, a lot of time we think about like high ground defense, but when you're going high ground yourself, it's actually not too shabby as well. Avalanche here, Wukong's command expended. Is it just for Puppy though? Looks like it is for now as Nisha, and he's perfectly fine to try to fight this out on the other side of the Wukong's command. Here comes a Solar Guardian as well. Faith Beyond is dead. Let the toss back onto Nisha, but now the Wukong's command is down. The BKB finally activate from Ame. He gets a big Boundless Strike. A lot of damage coming out from Nothing to Say. So they get the 2 supports in the end, but now Nothing to Say, he's the one getting pursued by Nisha. Split Earth connects. Pulse Nova continuing to go in again. The Aegis still intact for Secret. Frost Shield not going to mitigate any of that magic damage, and the Starbreaker is enough. Another death for Nothing to Say, and 2 cores dead for LGD. Now Nisha, he's level 25.
Toss back.
Toss back. This is something you have to be a little bit careful with. He pops the BKB, and Jin Q is punished really hard. Splitter's gonna not connect thanks to BKB from Faith Beyond. That's the buyback now into Jin Q. They have to be careful because Nothing to Say is now available to fight. They're gonna try to turn this around as Resolution jumps in with his BKB, focusing down Ame, but the Wukong's command can give so much armor as Resolution gets destroyed. 80 seconds of no mercy. Another falls for Secret as PSG LGD showing some life here. They find 3 kills with no reciprocation.
Even after the nerfs, you can easily afford this if you go Scotty. It's something, especially we've seen Faceless Voids in the past go for as a build-up to refresh.
Nisha, he's going to be the one that gets popped here, but pops the BKB very early. Gets off the Splitter, trying to play around it, but the Jingo's about to proc here as well. The Wukong's command is there, and Nisha has to use the ult on himself. But he's likely just going to be left alone, and he's going to be brought down. A huge kill for LGD.
Yeah, he has some good setup, right? He has the Nyx. Oh, speaking of.
Yep, Solar Guardians there. Looks like Jin Q will die. 90 seconds of no Tiny here.
If you play tight like this with Sentry Wards, it's a lot harder for Zayas to find the impact.
Very synced up on those Shivas there. Faith Beyond versus Nisha, but the BKB prevents the glimpse from being used.
Rezo's thinking. Oh,
he's going in. He gets the bash to start things out, and Faith Beyond is evaporated here. And now they're going to get the Lich on top of it. Has to buy back. And this is going to be another Roche for Secret. And this is going to be Nihilism, I would assume, onto Nisha. We'll see who ends up taking the Aghanim Scepter.
Holding it on Nyx.
Okay.
Have a force step.
And on PSG?
Yeah, that feels like an oversight to not have that item, right? I know you're playing against Glimpse, but you need some sort of way of getting out of Starbreaker, of getting out of away from us.
And they're going to jump in. Solar Guardian coming in at the end. It looks like Faith Beyond might drop inside the Wukong's command. And they have to just try to reset. Zayats is going to live thanks to the Eon Disc and just burrow his way back to full HP. The Jin Q is dead as well without buyback available. Now they just wait out the Wukongs.
Oh, he got the stun
He's
again!
going to go in again with Chrysalis' Starbreaker, decimating time and time again. But there's Ame's refresher, Wukong's command to follow. Chrysalis eats the cheese, tries to get force step, but not going to live through this engagement. They did find Niche, okay. Gets off the Yule, but instantly canceled.
Dude,
That was the neutral item.
It's actually doing work.
But they got the tower, but nothing more.
Take the defensive route here to ensure that he can at least stay alive for a moment. Faith Beyond!
Uh-oh. Inside the Static Storm. Remember, he can't use any items inside of it, and he's dead. 90 seconds of no death profit. Ame trying to get some revenge, but Resolution ends up using Rebound on the other side. Only one inside Wukong's command right now, but 3 dead for PSG LGD. And now Ame looks to be next. The Starbreaker is coming just for him. Specialty from Secret. He has to buy back instantly. Now Resolution with the dispose, onto nothing to say, has to pop the BKB himself, but this looks like it might be the beginning of the end for LGD in this upper bracket. Rebound not proc there, but again Chrysalis with the Starbreaker. And this is going to be several sets of racks, if not potentially GG.
You have Heart, Shiva, BKB. He dies before he gets BKB off. He literally just gets killed 100-0. Even with Lich's protection, it wasn't enough.
Oh, Zyax finds Ame.